This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Right to the air. Here's Stafford. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now Stafford. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
That felt like a trap, because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
That's caught. Puka Nacua. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Stafford going to change it up here. Back to throw now on first down. Pass complete there to Nacua. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua from 19 yards away. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Steelers nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Rodgers.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 14. And the Steelers first down.
Now they'll change things up. Now Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Rogers pass.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Throwing is Rodgers. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Rams are going to have it here just past the 25.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Back to throw, Stafford. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now they'll send Adams in motion left. Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Derek Harmon forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
17 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30.
13 yards on the play. That's another Rams first down.
Here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Stafford now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
At the Steelers' 22-yard line.
The final shot before the break. Stafford got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
Caden Legion on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the 3rd quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
To throw is Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Well, a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit.
Puka Nacua
with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Honest Nevis for the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10. At the 24-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
A 42-yard attempt.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 13. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
13 yards. And it's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there.
And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try.
Devontae Adams, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for two. They'll look to run for it with Williams. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Rodgers now to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Steelers.
Now they'll audible to something else. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Rams are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Rodgers' pass intercepted.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
At their own 35-yard
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And the Rams
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nakua, 39 yards. And the Rams take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. No problem there on the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Steelers nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. looking to put a drive together. Here's Rodgers. Open man, there is Darnell Washington. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the mark.